Hey YouTube, I'm starting out my stream. I started at 10. I usually do 10 to 4, so 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. I'm in and out. Sometimes I take private readings and stuff, run small errands, small tea break, but actually iced coffee this morning. But anyway, so just explaining this because this gets shown on my channel, so people will watch it later. So it kind of becomes almost like not a pre-recording, but you know, you got the deal. I explain it and it can be heard later. So I conduct my free yes and no gazing, which is scrying, gazing, crystal ball readings on TikTok, and that's what I offer on there. The censorship is really high, so when I do my readings, my paid readings, which start at Tarot $25 for the tarot. I do those and all my other reads that are stream reads that are not the private reads. I do them on YouTube live stream. That being said, that's how I operate. That's how I do stuff. I had a technical issue, so I had to interrupt this stream. Today is the 15th, so it's September 15th of 2025. And I will now commence, now that the technical issue has been taken care of, I will now continue my live stream, and I'm going to be signing on TikTok. I do not pay attention to this side of the camera. I do not pay attention to the YouTube live per se. So the traffic is jaggedy. A lot of people discovering my live are random. So some of them have never seen someone read a crystal ball or what the hell's a tarot card. So it's just not niche. It's just what's available in the sift of the live. And then what is available on TikTok is different because that's very niche driven. And then you're going to see a great deal of people seeing me on one camera and not, you know, not the other. And that's what that's about. So just to let you know, so yes, YouTube on here, TikTok here, different stream, I guess. Okay, so now you guys know how to find it. So I do fulfill my readings on YouTube live, not on TikTok because of the censorship, but I do only my free yes and no crystal ball gazing on TikTok. So just for you guys to know. So you might see that I'm not seeing your question on your on this side. Hey Jennifer, how are you? Welcome. So I was just explaining, I stream every day. I do free yes and no, this is called crystal ball gazing or scrying. If you guys want to learn how to do this, there's different levels. This is speed gazing, so I give an answer to a question and it might have like a message on it. Staying off the grid is being cynical. Okay, I got it. Okay, nice. Okay, very nice use of the word. I'm sure people in that community wouldn't appreciate that, but whatever. Hi. So if you haven't noticed, when I stream on TikTok, I pay attention to that crowd because they're very niche and they're very into industry. That's funny. So then get off it then. But if you're sick of it, that's good. It still gives me ratings. So thank you. All right. Anyway, I'm going to continue with my stream here on this side, on this platform. Okay, guys. Have a good one, and I'll be back. So I'm going to keep this recording, okay? Let's see. Hey guys, how are you? Hey TikTok. So I'm letting this free yes and no questions. I'm just letting it load a little bit. So I'm going to make a quick announcement. My Tarot 25, my stream reads are fulfilled on YT Live. So if you guys go on there, I'm not going to be able to answer your free yes and no because it's very troll heavy. So they're really bored, and there's a lot of like hilarious trolls on there. So just be ready, because when I fulfill my readings, I do it on the YT Live. I can't say the full name. There's a heavy censorship on this one, on this platform. So I like to give relaxed readings, and I do it on the, YT Live. And because of that, you gotta realize it's very troll heavy. So you just gotta ignore them, okay? But when I do my free yes and no, I do it on TikTok, okay? So this is gazing. It's a different type of reading. You may just be used to, like the cards and stuff, So I don't do it that way. I just, I'd rather gaze. It gives a deeper message. But if you want answers, past, present, future, getting an outcome, you can book a tarot with me, all right? All right, I'm going to be starting the free yes and no in just a few moments. I'm letting the stream live. I did have a technical issue earlier, but now I'm back on. I'm on here 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., but I'm in and out because sometimes I do a lot of private readings or spell consultations for clients. So if you don't see me and you book a reading, you can text the shop. I do have a mobile that is dedicated to the reads. All right, that being said, I'm going to start the questions. I answer most of them. Some of them are not eligible. Some I don't do, like safety questions and stuff, but most questions are valid. Okay, let's see. Jido, does G care about you? Do you want to give me their sign instead? Because I don't do letters. All right, let's see. Kayla, will your partner reach out to fix things? So I would say that the person you're asking about, he seems troubled in a deep way. I don't think that that's gonna, he's in a situation to, fix things. So I would have to say no. Okay. If you want to get a solution or guidance on it, or more clarity, not a solution, but I guess more clarity, more guidance, because the solution's up to you. You can book a tarot, but if you just want the message, the answer is no. Okay, let's see. Hyacinth, do you see Dwayne coming back? A Libra. He's the Libra or you're the Libra? I assume he's the Libra. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, Hyacinth and Dwayne. So I do see communication. So that means maybe a text or something, maybe a call. I do see communication, but as far as coming back, I think that's going to be a work in progress. Okay? Hopefully the answer becomes a yes. Right now it's up in the air, but I do see communication. Okay, Maria, was Jose happy that you called him last night on Facebook Messenger and finally gave him your number again? Okay, so basically, is Jose happy you reconnected? One second, please. Yeah, the answer is yes. There is there is going to be like a picking up of where you guys, I wouldn't say where you left off, but I would say I do see you guys, you know, spending time together, communicating, you know, that kind of thing, bonding. But I must say, I do see a disruption in that in the future. So maybe like after you connect, after you talk or go on a date or visit each other, whatever, you know what I mean. After that initiates, because there's a little bit that starts before that. Once it's the in real life face to face, I think maybe about 4 or 5 months after that, if even, I think that things change. Um, I don't see things strongly bonded and growing. I see interruption. So yeah, that's the message I have for you. So the answer to your question is yes. Yes, he was. Okay, let's see. Melissa, will you hear from Chris? Yes. So I do see two people in a car driving together. So that indicates going out, you know. Yes, I do. But it's more than that, you know. It's not just the vision, it's also the feeling and stuff. I do see, uh, you know, doing things together. So it's not just shallow, it's not just communication and that's it. I do see activity, you know, going here, going there, you know, that indicates a relationship. I don't know if it's committed or anything like that. It's not a love reading. But yes, I do see connection. I do see communication and going places. Yes. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Okay. Lights on here, and I saw it was a solid green on my end, but I do see several people say that I froze. I didn't see on my end, I didn't see the signal. So obviously, I'm not doubting you at all. It's weird how there was a delayed response because I see the solid green on my end, which, you know. All right, here we go. Sanika, will you be receiving a job offer by the end of October? Okay, so any job offer. Okay, so maybe you filled out at many places and you just want to know if at least one of them is coming in. Okay, this is for Sanika. So I see a window kind of like at an office. I assume it's an office. And there's, if you're facing it head on, the left side, obviously it depends where you're standing, but the left side, there's a vase with a lot of flowers. And then in the lobby area or whatever, you foyer, whatever, there are some people waiting. So I would say yes, because it seems, yeah, there's an actual place. So maybe you're there for an interview or maybe you started